Hey guys, Jules here. Welcome to Building Divegear. Just a weekly show. Wanted to keep you updated with what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how I'm getting along as we go on our journey making Pioneer cave diving reels. That's the handle of a Scout cave diving reel. We've got the Goodman handles coming as well. So yeah, just wanted to talk you through things as we go along. So let's jump straight into it. So first off, we had the Pioneer cave diving reel. This is where it all started. Well, it all started with me building a rebreather, but then I built some other stuff too. So this is a version of a Pioneer. This is another version of a Pioneer, all built in-house. We don't do the titanium thumb screw, and we do not do the titanium axle bolt or the screws, but everything else is made in-house. Just to run through it, holds roughly 125 meters of line. It's pretty much the standard size of all 125 meter or 400 foot cave reels, but it just has some features that makes it look cooler and makes it better. We ream it all. It's very, very, very smooth, close tolerances. I think that's 0.1 of a millimeter that it'll flex that way. Titanium, as I say there. Main thing, or not the main thing, but one of the things is we have a one-piece handle, no screws. In my opinion, it just looks nicer. I'm just after something. The radiuses around here are nicer. It's chunky. It feels nice in the hand. You know, it's a premium bit of kit, and other reels, you're paying a couple of £100 for them, or however many dollars, or however many whatevers. And I don't know, they just look like they were made cheaply, knocked together, no thought on what it looks like. I mean, maybe they are reliable and rugged, but why does everything have to look so crap? So yeah, this is what I went about with Deep in the Dark. I just want things to look cool. I just want you to be proud of the dive gear that you actually own, to take a look at it and go, yeah, you know, I can see why I've paid that much money for it, because it is a lot of money for what it is. Let's face it, let's not lie. But I want you to be proud of it. Yeah, I want you to look at your piece of gear in the when it comes out the kit bag, smile and go, yeah, that's been worth the money. So anodizing finish is a type 2 anodizing finish, which is hard-ish and decorative. We can go to type 3, but if you go type 3, then basically it's all brown, grey, brown, dark colour. That type 3 is harder, but it won't take any colour whatsoever. So as long as you don't smash it around too much, these are going to last for a very, very long time anyway. But it means we can do these cool patterns on them like that. So that's the Pioneer cave diving reel. And if I find one after the Pioneer came the Scout, which is just smaller for people with smaller hands. I mean, I'm 6'2", 185 centimeters, and I actually prefer this size as well. This holds 90 meters of normal line rather. Again, titanium, again, really smooth, sculpted sides, one-piece handle. But it's just for people. People were saying I need stuff for small hands, so everything about it's smaller. It's narrower. It's not as long. The distance, or this bit from there to there, isn't as long, so that if you need to get your thumb in to control the spool when it's reeling out, your thumb is closer. You'll see how much closer your thumb would be from there to there. But again, one-piece handle, customized colours, just something that you can be proud of, something that you look at, and you know, you can tell me how you want it, and I can do it most of the time. And we get there. And that's where we are at the moment with those two reels. So they're on the website, live now for purchase. Just give me a shout. Tell me what colours you want. Next on the list was a Goodman handle. So this was the first one, or the first prototype. You see it's quite flat across the top there, which I didn't like. It didn't match the contours of the hand. You can see, just kind of see, it just doesn't fit right. And there was lots of chatter. I don't know if you can see the chatter marks on the top there as well. That's in the machining process. So the Mark II, I put a lot of curve on. I mean, that actually just squeezes into my hand. Let me come around to the front and see if I can do it. You know, you wouldn't even have to hold that. You could just have it like that. But again, you can see the chatter marks on top. So I need to machine that in a different way. The patterning looks nice on it. It looks really nice. And then I need to just touch up there. They're 5mm holes, but they should be 6mm in the design, so that's why they look so crappy there. But I couldn't be bothered to do a tool change, in all honesty. Underside, countersunk for holes to come through to hold whatever torch you've got on top. But I just need to do a little bit more. Sorry, I think I was out of shot there. I just need to figure out if this is wide enough, because I want it to be quite compact. I don't want the light head standing so high off it. I want it to be low down, but I suppose that depends on which torches you're using, because I'll make different brackets for each one. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. In today's job, that's a scout reel. You'll see that the thread just pokes through, so I need to just go and machine that a bit shorter. The scout came after I bought a batch of these titanium shoulder bolts. The thread's obviously designed for that thickness to line up, so yeah, I don't want a bump in there. I mean, that just looks awful. I think it's just awful design. Just get your bolts made to the right size. So we'll go and shave this off on the milling machine. Now in Fusion, in my infinite wisdom, I've deleted the program for the bolt, for shortening the bolt. So we'll just model something up quickly and then figure it out from there. So we don't have to do anything too crazy. The bolt is, let's draw a circle on here. The bolt is 8mm wide, and then let's extrude that out. It doesn't matter how far, to there. And then if we go into the manufacture and we set up a new one, we'll do a relative size cylinder, radial stock offset 0, so it's the same side. So that makes it 3 at the top. Origin's going to go at the top there. So I think we are all hot to trot. So first of all, we'll send in the probe. We'll probe that there, 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 and there. We shall use G54. So we shall take my silver CNC probe, which is fantastic. I'll show you a little bit more on this later. So we're going to come in and probe, and that's just going to find the XY that's popped there. And then we shall come in again. After we've done that, we shall probe the top. Nope, set it on there. So it wants to do an XY circular, so we want a Z surface. So that is actually incorrect. So I want it to do the stock. Probe WCS here, not the model, the stock. Stock surface, XY Z surface. So that's going to give us a difference between the top and there, and make sure that we just shave off that 3mm. Then we go there. That's fine. We'll give it a 2D adaptive. I'm really not bothered about anything being mega. We don't want stock to leave. We'll turn on smoothing just for a laugh. There. Select find a tool. Now, I haven't got a clue 4 flute. 19, 8mm force steel, that'll do, even though it's titanium, that's what we can do. 3000, I think that was set up from last time, cutting feed rate. Yeah, for 1 we'll just do that. It's just going to come in and do that. Okay, so I've warmed up the mill. Now I just need to change everything over to sort that bolt out. So it's all a bit vice in a vice in a vice. Shout out to my good friend James Francis in Canada, who taught me that vice in a vice in a vice just triples your clamping power. So why wouldn't you? Don't use one. Why use one vice when you can use 10? So we'll slip the collet block in here. I do have a bigger collet block, but it doesn't have the smaller collet in it. So we've ended up with homemade collet in collet block in vice on 0-point plate, but it works and it does the trick. And oftentimes you just want to do something quick, and that's just what you do. You just make it quick, get it done, stop the faff. So let me go get that bolt. So we'll just set it up there. Tighten her up. Like that. And then we'll manually set 0 on the top, just roughly, and then it'll come in and precisely take it on those sides and shave off the top. So let's change to tool to the probe. So we have our probe from Silver CNC, shout out to them. Full disclosure, they gave me a discount on this probe so that I can make some videos for them. They said do what they want, and I said look, you know, I will do, but I'm not going to be bought, so if it's crap I'll tell them it's crap, but in all honesty it's been absolutely amazing, and it's a fraction of the price of a Renishaw probe. So what we'll do, we shall just hand wind it down. I could set this up to run automatically, but at the moment my macros are just not set there. So I'll manually tell it that that's 0 on the X and Y, so I'll go to my offset coordinates, set X, set Y, and then I shall tell it to, sorry about the finger, sorry about the dirty zoom. Yeah, sorry about the dirty window. I shall just tell it now to go in and probe the top of that surface and tell me an exact and there it goes. Does 1, does a slow one, that's it. Now I am set up for Z, so if we zoom out, if I load the program, and then hit go. So we should go up, and then I'll just hand wind this in because I'm always scared of things happening fast. So it says it's going to go down 13 mil, it should drop out to the side, drop down. Yeah, looks like we're going okay. And it's going to probe the sides, and again. I think my macros even make it do a second time for accuracy, which is unnecessary, and I need to change my macros. Yeah. And then it's going to throw an error anyway. Because it's going to tell me that the tool that I need is not in the ATC. As I said, throws the error, red light. So what I'll do, I shall just put the tool in and then come back. I won't reprobe it. So I've cleaned the window, I've deleted the probe, I've changed the tool in, and now we are ready to go once more. For some reason it wants to do a tool probe tool measure. I must have set that up in an old time. So it's just measuring the length of the tool. So we've got it on distance to go, and it says it's going to go 16 mil down. No, we can't really see anything. Sorry about the focus. Let's see if I can focus through that. I'm focusing on the window a lot. No. Focus back. It says we've got 12 mil to go down. 0.6. Let's see what happens. But a very long way to shorten a bolt. So I'll take that out and we'll go and see if it fits. So let's zoom out a bit. Let's turn ourselves around so we can see, but yeah, perfect. Yep. And I mean, I do agree, it's a long, you know, the machinists out there are going to be, my, that's a long time to do one bolt, but look, you do what you got to do, don't you, with the tools that you have. I've got these bolts, I need to stick them on, there's not much I can do, and you know, it looks fantastic in the end. So let me see if I can bring the focus back to there. Oh yeah, look, see, yeah, nice and crisp. So yeah, perfect. this one can get assembled and posted out tomorrow. And then there we have it. One fully assembled Scout cave diving reel. Looking fantastic in a pink galaxy. Love it. So there we have it. That was a morning with me doing dive gear. So next for me is onto the trying to sort out the Outrider handles. Yeah, just got a few things to do on those, tweak them, and then these will be going out for beta testing. So if you want to be a beta tester, if you want to get these at a discount and feedback to me, then get in touch, because I want people to help me with that. So I'm just trying to sort out this chatter on the top, also trying to figure out sizes on the side. There's still a lot of room there that will open a lot more, and it closes well, but it doesn't have these. I like the way it doesn't have those big horns on the side that normal Goodman handles do. But this will be next on my list this afternoon, trying to figure this out. Maybe make this flat on top here, maybe make that a little bit bigger so that it can accommodate a bigger torch, so the torch can be lower profile. But yeah, if you want to get in touch, if you want to be a beta tester for Deep in the Dark, give me a shout, please. If you're doing a lot of dives a year, yeah, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, hit the like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.